The overall commander of the UPDF in the war-riven South Sudan, Colonel Kayanja Muhanga, says they've gained an upper hand in the volatile states of Jonglei, Unity and Upper Nile.
To the best of my knowledge, is that Bentu is in the hands of the government forces of Southern Sudan, and also Malakal is in the hands of the government forces of Southern Sudan. The rebels withdrew from those towns. They are no longer there.
Speaking to NTV at the UPDF base near Juba International Airport, Muhanga said the deployment of the army averted an orgy of bloodletting in the neighboring state.
And there was a lot of killings taking place, especially in the areas of Agut Magur, the areas of Gemeza, in the areas of Palek and Bol, because the enemy had taken control of these areas, and there was a lot of looting, a lot of pillaging, a lot of killings.
The UPDF is fighting alongside SPLA fighters loyal to President Salva Kiir against defectors who support the former Deputy President Dr. Riek Machar. Back home, the deployment of the UPDF has elicited mixed reactions. Whereas some believe there was no need to send troops to settle a political stalemate between President Salva Kiir and his former deputy, Dr. Riek Machar, which would bleed the economy. Others believe Uganda would not fold its hands as South Sudan was on the cusp of a genocide. Muhanga, who had just returned from inspecting UPDF troops in Nisitu in the central equatorial state, says they want peace to return in South Sudan, which shares a historical bond with Uganda during the SPLM struggle.
Ugandans should not get worried. We are in control of the situation where we are in the areas where UPDF is. It's in control of the situation, and there is no problem. The situation is calm.
The soldiers at the camp near the airport continue to carry out drills and prepare armored tanks and vehicles for battle. Last week, the warring factions signed a ceasefire in Addis Ababa. However, both sides accuse each other of breaking the truce. From the time the UPDF deployed to shore up the fragile regime of President Salva Kiir, relative calm has returned in Juba. Here at their tactical base near the airport, it's business as usual as the army officers prepare yet for another day at the treacherous battlefront. However, what remains unanswered is for how long will the UPDF stay in the neighboring country to ensure that sanity prevails. Emmanuel Mutaizibwa, NTV, Juba.